I want to say a few things to those of you who are doing research using imaging, brain imaging research, especially those who are doing imaging for mental disorders. As you probably know, those who are involved with mental disorders, that the patients today are classified according to the DSM, and the DSM is descriptive. And the categories of the DSM has nothing to do with brain functions. So you can end up actually taking groups of patients that don't have anything in common in relation to brain functions, and then you go and try to assess them with imaging data, and you can get a lot of cancel effects and a lot of noise. One way to overcome this, and I think it's the only way to overcome it, is to try and reformulate mental disorders as brain disorders. Such a formulation in itself will be a testable prediction, because you take a bunch of patients and you say these have this and this kind of brain disturbance. And then when you put them in the scanner, you can either validate or refute this hypothesis. So actually, it is very valuable for us to take mental disorders, the large spectrum of mental disorders, and try to understand what are the brain correlates of these disorders. And because high mental functions and mental functions involve whole brain integration or higher level brain integration, let's say the transmodal or high connectivity systems like the frontal lobe, the amygdala, and the junctions for the whole network like hippocampus and so on. And then we should try and see how these relate to mental disorders. This can be done if we introduce neural network modeling or nonlinear dynamics, nonlinear algebra, and insights from computational neuroscience, and you can actually start using these insights in order to reformulate mental disorders as whole brain organization disturbances or perturbations to brain disorders. Having like more than 10 years of experience with that, and actually working a little bit with neural network modeling, and also a lot of experience with patients from clinical settings, I have reformulated over the years something that recently has been summed up or concluded as a manual, which I call clinical brain profiling. Actually, clinical brain profiling would be a comprehensive, in-depth explanation to the way that you can reformulate mental disorders as brain disorders. So it is actually a lot of sets and explanations for testable hypotheses regarding how to reclassify the patients. And this manual is now available on the web. It's free. You can download it. And it's designed in such a way that it can be a bedside usage with patients. And there is also an Excel program related to it that you can also download and use it, and actually you can assess the patient in the clinical setting and generate a profile specific to each patient, and this profile tells you what would be the expected disturbances that you can expect when you put him in the scanner or in any other imaging facility. And it is easy to find. You can also email me and I can send it to you, but it's even easier if you go to the web and you type neuroanalysis in one word, neuroanalysis, then you'll get a site where you can click on the title of brain profiling. And actually brain profiling, clinical brain profiling is the name of this manual, and it is ready in PDF to use. So I would encourage those who are doing imaging studies with schizophrenic patients to use this kind of manual and see if it can be validated or refuted. The manual is referenced, and there are a few papers written that explain the origins, the scientific origins for the manual, and there are also a few books written about it, so you can have the correct reference relating to it in order to write about it in scientific publications.